Live and direct from the House Arrest podcast. The quarantine party continues here on EC Radio. We're live on the D. You can follow along on all Disruption Network social media platforms. And then when this is all said and done and you get a chance to watch it live, you can always watch it whenever the hell you want at disruptionnetwork.net. Shout out to everybody hitting up the D's virtual tip jar on Venmo and PayPal. Thank you so much to everybody for their generosity. And if you'd like to tip us out, you can hit us up on Venmo at XYTODA or at PayPal sales@disruptionnetwork.net. Also, much love to my friends over at EJA Moving Services. Let me tell you something about Eddie Alsheimer. That is a top-notch quality individual, and he owns a top-notch quality individual company. I'm telling you, EJA Moving Services is the premier moving service. And if you need to move your college student, move your grandmother, move her into the nursing home, move her out of the nursing home, if you want to move to Guatemala, Eddie can do all that for you. You hit him up at ajamoving.com and tell him Uncle Z sent you. Also, much love to Utica Coffee. Also got to give a huge, huge shout out to my boys, Damon Call over at the Saranac Brewery. Just dropped off two cases of the green tea, the Seltzer's green tea, on my porch today. Thank you, Damon Call. All you people out there, you guys got to get yourself a Damon Call because he is definitely one of my best friends. I love you, kid. Check out Saranac. Check out all their great beer, all their great product that they have, saranac.com. Also, much love to my friend, attorney Dave Longaretta. If you need help, legal help that is, call him today at 315-735-6162. So since we are in quarantine and my guests have recently released an EP, Stuck in Quarantine, and actually, let me first of all, Trampoline Jetstream on with us. Gentlemen, good to see you guys.
You too.
What's up?
Yeah, what up? So first of all, the album is awesome, or the EP we can call it. The EP is absolutely incredible. Your very first attempt at releasing something. It's about time. Gentlemen, hats off to you. You guys did a phenomenal job with it.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the basis of it, man. What was the idea? Let's talk about the backstory of this whole EP.
Well, obviously everybody's been in isolation and quarantine and everything. And we were in the process of recording. Well, Nick was in the process of recording vocals for the last album, at Big Blue North. And that kind of just went on hiatus just because of all the shit that's been happening. So we started sending each other demos and stuff just over Google Drive, and we started coming up with a lot of cool new sounding stuff. And we ended up talking to Jeff and coming up with the idea of putting together a little small EP just to fill in the gap between now and when we release our first full length LP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and hopefully once we get out of this lockdown too, you guys can get right back in the studio. Nick, did you record anything at all for the other album yet?
Yeah, actually, I got done with 4 songs actually,
oh, yeah.
And there was 11. So, I actually did a decent amount, and it's just so wild, and it just didn't expect all that to happen, So, but we were dying to just record still. They were sending tracks to me, and at that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna record, just lay a bunch of vocals down, new songs,
What was the process of recording? You guys, did you do it individually, or did you sneak in there, or were you doing it at your homes, or how were you guys doing this?
We all have our own setups. We use Mixcraft, this digital audio workstation, and so we all just it depended on the song. I think each song in that EP kind of came from a different place too, which was cool. Some of them started with just Trent and Adam. They would send a drum and bass thing to me, then I'd add guitars and send it to Nick. So it kind of just went along an assembly line. But
yeah, it was pretty cool.
It's a totally different approach. We were not in the same room. There was no working through parts together. Whoever sent it was the foundation, and just kind of went from there. It was everyone at their own at-home thing. It was really strange, but a lot of fun too.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. How long did it take you guys to do it from start to finish?
I think Patience is sort of an outlier because Patience was the first song that we actually started recording that one way back. Like Alex wrote some of the instrumentals like before my vocal injury, and I actually wrote the vocal parts to it, but I couldn't sing it at the time. It was right when I started to when I hurt myself. And so it took me about a year to actually record the vocals to it. And it just sort of sat, and we never did anything with it because we wanted to record our debut album. And then once that stopped, we're like, well, patience is still a thing, and it makes more sense now than ever. And then For Days on End and Left Ahead began, we started writing those, I think, late March and April. And it was just so fun because when they sent me the songs, you know, I'm like, what the hell am I going to do to this? And, you know, For Days on End especially, but the fact that it just happened, it was cool.
We actually came up with more. It probably took a month because we came up with more than just the 3 songs. There were some extras that new songs we wrote.
We didn't know what was going to be on the EP, what songs they were. We had an idea of just getting 8 to 10 together, and then we all came up with our own list of what we thought would be the 3 or 4 songs. We didn't even know how many songs would be on the EP. So in that month's time, we just wrote as much.
Trent, I just realized that that's you.
8 or 10, and then we were like, all right, let's just.
Yeah, kind of picked like a date to just stop and then sit back and listen. What was that?
I said, Trent, I just realized that's you, man. I didn't recognize you.
It's me. There's no replacement.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Is this going to be a thing with Trampoline Jetstream? You guys going to all cut your hair like when Metallica did it?
Like, Trent's usually the trendsetter. Like, he was the first one to grow his hair out, and we all followed. And so now he's the first one to do it, so we're all going to cut it.
Quarantine hit, man. I was pulling my hair out. I didn't know what to do, so I donated it.
Yeah, seriously. I did the same thing. I just got drunk one night and shaved my beard.
You sure did. That half and half thing, man.
Oh yes. Taxi driver. That was great. I love that.
That was legendary. That went viral. You were blown up.
It's funny. I saw you when you posted that. I just watched that movie like maybe a couple of days before you posted that, which was weird. It was great. That was killed me.
Mannion, before you cut your hair, they got to recast you in the remake of Dazed and Confused, pal. I think you'd be the perfect replacement for the stoner kid that was in that movie.
Well, I think they should cut his hair and attach it to his hat so it's like a wig.
Yeah, so just take it off.
Yeah, right. Whoa, that's a great idea. That's good merchandising ideas right there. The Adam Mannion hat, right? You could sell them with your T-shirts and your CDs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So back to the EP, man. How's the response been? The response been pretty good? I feel like people have been sharing it all over the place.
Great.
Yeah, we've been super grateful. I mean, the support we've been getting has been like much more than I was expecting. It's really cool. Like, you know, it's exciting for us because obviously we haven't released anything before, which you think we would after 3 or 4 years. So it was huge for us to even release it, and then to have the feedback has been like we've been feeling really good. You know.
Nice. And then besides, I mean, it seems like you guys have been dealing with quarantine pretty good. I mean, you got the instruments to let out your creativity. Have you guys been just constantly writing since this whole lockdown has been happening?
Yeah.
Pretty much just trying to keep busy and like stay sane. It's like, I mean, it's inspiring too, just because we all get to be like experience like solitude for so long. So it's like we all kind of are in our own world. So it gives us time to just work on stuff.
As much as this whole thing going on really stinks, but it is such a time for creativity and getting in more personal things and like diving into the boredom that some people might have daily and things like that. So you got to take advantage of those moments, although it's really hard, but at times when you get in your head.
Yeah, indeed.
Lacking, I guess, from the whole process was like the communication of like when we're writing songs, like the structuring and like feeling out like the dynamic of all the parts. Like that was something that we really lacked because of like how we were recording it. But it was kind of cool with that limitation too, where it's like whatever the first guy recorded, like you go with that, and it's like it weirdly like makes you feel like you have more options, I guess. But it was a cool limitation.
The song named after the EP, For Days on End, started off with just Trent and I doing bass and drums, and I have like the video recording like on my phone, And it's just so funny hearing it from like the beginning of when it was just an idea, like a blank canvas, really. Of just like, I don't know, we have to send them something. Like, you know what I mean? Like when we had it with just drums and bass, who knows where it's gonna go?
We never thought it was gonna be a thing.
No.
We laughed about it because if you just hear bass and drums to that track, it's like, no, I don't know.
And when it
like,
got sent back a week and a half later, we already pretty much forgot what it was we did. And then you hear it with guitar, you're just like, holy shit! Like, added so much color. Like he just added to it by doing that. And then Nick came in with vocals after, and the story and the message to the song like almost went with the instrumentals already. So it's like just piecing it together uncontrollably.
Yeah, it was like such good timing too, like with all the lyrics, and everything was so new. Like everything that was changing in the world was like right as that was happening for days on end. I was writing those lyrics, and so like when I look back at those, I'm gonna know exactly like how I felt. And you know, it's just wild because I remember hearing the songs they sent me, you know, when Alex added the guitars, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck am I going to do to this? Like, I remember not having any idea, and I was sort of at first worried. I'm like, shit, is this going to work? But somehow, I don't even know. It eventually a couple ideas and a couple lines happened. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go this direction. And then the next idea comes up later on, and I'm like, oh, I can piece it together now. And it was really fun. It's like a puzzle piece, you know, separated.
Isn't it magical when it all comes together like that? You know, it just all just happens and unfolds right under your eyes, and it's magical, man. Those are what makes why you guys love doing this so much, so perfect. You know, it's awesome, man. Nick, how you feeling? How you feeling, buddy? How's the throat?
I mean, I hate to say it like this, but the virus was amazing for my voice because now I have more time to heal. And if this didn't happen, then I would probably be playing shows constantly. And not saying that I wouldn't be good, but I think it's given me much more rest and time to practice my vocal, my exercises, and be like, now I feel normal. Like it's weird. Like it's almost like that whole injury didn't really happen, even though, you know, obviously I still have to take care of myself, and but, you know, and I've learned a lot from that. But as you know, right now I feel great, and I'm just ready to play live again.
Excellent. Everybody is, brother. Everybody. Are you doing vocal exercises daily? Yeah,
every day. I do like an hour at most, like every day, maybe a day or two off a week, but I'm singing all the time because I think I'm just become obsessed with it. Like, just especially with recording songs, I have to be, before I record a song, I need to warm up. So it's become a habit where I just, even when I'm not even, you know, even at work, if I'm working, I'll be doing I've gone crazy. It's kind of funny though.
Take me through some of your exercises. Come on. Besides the.
Well, that's the main one. I didn't do my warm up yet.
But a straw one.
Oh, and there's a straw. If we have one around, and there's a straw. You hold it like this, and you have to buzz the straw, and you can't blow air through it, because then you're pretty much what it does. It loosens these muscles. So you go.
We were at the island the other day, and she freaked out Adam allergic to bees, man.
He thought it was a bee. And he's like, fuck you. And I'm like, dude, I'm doing my
I was frozen. I thought it was like on my ear. I'm like, oh shit. And I look over and he stops. I'm like, that was you?
Like, sorry.
He was too good. He nailed it.
Are you guys able to, like, well, I'm sure you're still communicating with your other side projects, right? Manny, you're with CVC, and you doing Mad Color Chair. What's the Sun Yeller? What the hell's the name of your band, Alex?
Sun Color Chair.
Yes. You guys still able to do that?
Yeah.
So you keep in touch and write music with that too, or are you guys just strictly writing for Trampoline Jetstream right now?
Right now, writing, for me at least, just for Trampoline Jetstream.
Yeah. For Sun Color Chair, we do have a couple new things like for this year that we're planning to do. It's kind of similar in how we've been writing for Trampoline Jetstream, but no, it's pretty much it's more long term. We're gonna get together to record those later on this year. So there's stuff brewing.
We need to have a bash, bro. Right? We need to have like just a big party in the woods. Like, you know, everybody get a bunch of bug spray and kegs of beer and a bonfire and music, right? And we'll have just a big old party once this whole thing is all done. Because I think that's what it's all going to come to. We're going to have backyard tours. And I went on backyard tour all last week. I had a blast. And anybody, you guys can invite me to your backyard too. And I'll come, and I come with drinks and laughter and jokes and plenty of things to talk about after I leave too. So, but I think that's what's going to happen though. It's like a lot of people throwing these backyard parties. So why don't we, let's book something and have Trampoline Jetstream play somewhere in somebody's backyard.
In someone's house.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, live music when we can actually legally do live music. I mean, it's gonna be huge. People are gonna want to go back out, and you know, it's gonna be awesome. Definitely. I mean, eventually, who knows when?
Yeah.
But
What is cool is seeing all the local talent doing the live streams every day. I mean, because there's a lot of good stuff around here, and we all know that. And it was cool, like the MV at home, the on TV thing that they aired, and it's cool to see that during this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many great artists in our area. And this is the whole reason why I have this podcast, is display all the talent that we have here in the 315. And you're right, Trent. It's amazing to see like Max out there every night, and Justin and Sean and Ryan Quinn and ZZ and everybody. Like there's so many, Isaac French, so many great artists. The Old Main, we could keep going and going and going and going. And everybody stepped up their game. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's awesome. It's great to see. You know,
there's
you mentioned
party at Mannion's house. Party at Mannion's house. I love it. Cameo appearance by Jeff Mannion. I like it.
Yeah.
Mannion, is your house like the place everybody hangs out at? I thought everybody hung out at Nick's house.
We got a lot of hangouts.
we switched the spot today.
Yeah.
Nick doesn't have AC.
I don't have any AC. I didn't want us, dripping in the middle of there.
No, that'd be horrible.
Right on.
I'm buying an AC soon. I'm buying an AC this week.
You guys don't want to be dripping on each other at all.
Not the time.
Yeah, not the time.
No. All right. So I've been asking a lot of these bands this question. I'm going to break it off for all of you, so it's going to give you guys a little time to think about it for a second. But I want to know your fantasy band. So each and every one of you are going to give me your fantasy band. I want living, though, not anybody that's dead. It's got to be living artists today. I want your fantasy band. You can have a horn section. You can piece your own band together. Who would be in your fantasy band? The question right now, I'm going to start it off with Trent. Trent, who would be in your fantasy band?
They currently have to be like.
They have to be alive.
Guidelines for this?
There's no guidelines. It could be local. It could be whoever. It's your fantasy.
Like we're playing in the band?
You're in. Yes, Alex. Yes, you're piecing the band together. You're the leader of the band, and you get to pick. You get the pick of the litter. Who are you picking?
Oh, man.
You guys don't listen to music?
Thinking, I think I've got a lot.
There's a lot of
Let's see.
I would pick these four guys: Quinn and Ben Congelero and Matt Stober.
He's a nice kid. Listen to that kid. That's an easy way out, Alex.
I was the first one to say it.
Hey, I mean,
I'm not lying.
Trent's on his phone right now Googling. He's Googling famous guitar players.
I think we agree that we would like. Oh, I guess. Well, it's only me, but
yeah, we're still waiting on you, bud.
Frank Zappa.
John Frusciante. I can't do Zappa because he's gone. But I would pick Frank Zappa.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. So.
John Frusciante. He'd be your guitar player. Who's on drums?
This is cool. I'm thinking about so many different options.
Yeah.
Anderson Paak.
Ooh. Boy's got some grooves too, man. He's super talented. He sits there and plays the drums and sings and hip hop. So talented. All right, and now, so you're playing bass. Who's your front man?
I'll do it. You be the question.
You looking at him.
Don't think too hard. You're not going to win a prize or anything. You're no fun at this game, Trent. I'm moving. I'm moving on.
He's got one.
All right.
Tom York.
Nice.
Radiohead.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Now, Nick, who's yours? You're fronting a band. Who's your guitar player?
So, between two of them, he said Frashani, and that was my immediate pick, and for sure. I mean, probably Frashani. The bass player is John Paul Jones still alive?
Yes.
Is he?
JPJ still live? Yeah, he's still living.
Okay, I would go with him. And then the drummer for sure. Who's the drummer? Probably Danny Carey of Tool. I mean, I love his stuff.
Sick.
I love his. Yeah, that's probably my. Yep, John Frashani, Danny Carey, and John Paul Jones.
That's a sick rhythm section. Danny Carey and John Paul Jones together. Imagine that. Wow.
Be cool.
That'd be
That
brutal.
would be amazing.
Manny, what do you got for me, bud? You're the drummer. Who's your guitar player?
Oh, guitar player, maybe like David Gilmour, and then Les Claypool on bass.
Ooh.
That'd be hysterical.
Oh.
Yeah, with Les there, you wouldn't even need a front man, right?
Weird.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
You got him. You got him.
No.
That's amazing.
Oh, man. Is there any new music out there you guys should be telling me about? Some bands I don't know about? Turn me on to some new music, kids.
Space Junk is forever.
Okay.
Kill it.
Space Junk is forever?
Yeah.
I'm
We had
writing
those
this
guys
down.
play at the bank. Yeah, those guys came to the bank. They're
Oh, you'll love
amazing.
him. You'll love him.
They're so good.
Okay. Space Junk. Gotcha.
Vescent Soreness.
Say that again.
Vescent Soreness.
Okay.
SENTSORNIS.
Okay.
Zodar G.
It's
In Dreamview. You should check out In Dreamview.
in Dreamview.
Yeah.
See?
I don't like right now.
Keep them coming.
Look at me.
Do they have to be new?
Nah, doesn't have to be new. Things that you're listening to right now.
There's a really cool kind of small album that I really liked the past few months. It's this project called Ariel M. I don't know if you've heard of the band Slint or Tortoise. Like there's a guitar player, David Pajo, and he's got like a side project, and it's just basically like really like minimal guitar. It's like pretty atmospheric. It's a really cool album, just called Ariel M, and it's by Ariel M. Really cool.
Ariel M. I'm gonna write that down too. Thank you. I like it. Thank you so much. You're not going to check the comments right now. Thank you to everybody out there in Facebook land. If you are watching on Facebook land, please click the share button. Help spread the word of Trampoline Jetstream and their brand spanking new EP, which is pretty kick-ass, guys. You guys did a phenomenal job. I listened to it like 15 times yesterday. I did.
Oh, yeah.
And that's no bullshit. Actually, I probably listened to it 17 times.
Wow. Woo.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's awesome, though. It's really good. But I'm checking the comments right now. Pat Orlowski wants to know when you guys are doing photos with him.
Ooh, he's asked us before. That's right. I don't know. What do you think? Soon. So, I mean, like, we'd love to. I mean, that'd be great.
So
I love it. Love Pat. Yeah.
auditions, pictures. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
I don't know.
something yeah, if you call him, hit him up.
Pat, I'll let you know. If he's watching, I'll let him know.
Yeah, you let him know. You guys get together and get some promo shots. You need it. These are all like, especially when you're doing a band, you need those EPKs and all your press kits. And now you got the EP out there. So you guys are making your steps, man, and it's good to see. I'm happy for you guys. I'm proud. Today's like Proud Uncle Day for me. I'm proud of you guys.
Mm-hmm. Woo! Thank you.
I love you guys. All right, so thank you, man. Barney's saying he always hears strange noises from you guys.
Yeah.
Can you describe some of these strange noises? And that's probably a lot to do with your vocal exercises, huh?
Absolutely. Some of them, yeah.
Screaming.
It's, I mean, we're always, something random comes out and just like,
Home chanting.
Yeah.
like, boop, something like that, like,
Whatever happens.
I just see that.
Gotcha.
Z disappeared.
Did I disappeared?
Back, you're back.
Now I'm back. See, now I'm back. Okay, so I got more comments here. Rocco saying, "Hell yeah, party in the woods." So that's what we got to do. We got to bring it back to the woods parties.
I agree.
Party at the Moon Tower, man.
Rocco's in charge. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, solid drum choice. So yeah, cool. Thanks for everybody that's watching in Facebook land. Thank you so much. Everybody's watching on all the other platforms too, because you can also watch the D on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, all those other media platforms. And yeah. So you guys released a video today. I saw that. The little lyric video. Are you going to do videos for all 3 songs on the EP or?
Yeah, the next one for Days on End, we're going to do another lyric video. That'll be out Friday, and then we'll have the last song, Left Ahead, will be the music video. Some shots from a Super 8 film. Should be cool.
Oh, awesome.
So we'll post that next week at some point. So we'll announce it. We'll definitely announce it.
You guys have fun making videos. I like it. You guys are you get pretty creative with it. I like when you guys were running on the trampoline the other day.
Yeah,
That's fun.
That was anybody's bar on the roof.
Yeah,
my phone was on the roof. And
Hey, Mannion, where's your alien?
he's actually on tour right now. He's doing a few with my uncle. He's got him driving around during this whole quarantine. He's been everywhere.
he's been
great.
busy.
Yeah, I haven't posted enough pictures on his Instagram, but he's like seen more than I've ever showed him.
Really? See, there was like UFO sightings the other day. I was wondering maybe if his family come back to pick him up or something.
He got a bunch of stocks in Mars, and he had to go get shit straight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can Edwin play? Can Edwin play any instruments?
All of them.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, with his mind.
He actually teaches all of us individually.
That's how we know. There's a song that we did, Lucid Odyssey, and it talks about him teaching us how to play our instruments.
We actually didn't record any of the EP. That was all Edwin.
Yeah. He's like the master splinter.
Edwin through us.
He's the master splinter.
Yeah. We're the turbines.
Hey, Trent, your nephews want to sing for you. You're getting the comments out there, Trent.
Are you gonna try?
Well, I couldn't hear that. Sorry.
Your nephews they want to sing for you. So later on, hit up with your nephews and they'll sing for you. That's hilarious. That's cool. You get the kids singing now, right? Teach them music. I think it's important to install music in there at an early age, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we all did. So yeah, I guess we can get behind that. No, don't do it. Imagine. Get behind that.
Oh, guy. Man, you're one of my favorite people to follow on Instagram. Chaz Minivan, give that a plug. Follow Mannion's antics on Instagram. There's always something going on.
Thanks, Z.
Are you longboarding down your road? Because that's a crazy road to be longboarding down.
Yeah. So whenever someone leaves my house, I just ask them to drop me off at the top of the road. It's like a mile, about maybe.
Is it?
Yeah, I'd say maybe a little more. I love it so much.
How much speed do you think you pick up?
There used to be a Snapchat filter thing, but I mean it's probably bullshit, but it would say 30.
Yeah, that's right. That's coasting.
I don't really believe it, but I mean I definitely could tell.
You're up there.
I'm up there, yeah.
Yeah.
That's coasting, man. Right on, guys. So before we get out of here, give some love to the EP and tell people where they can find it. Plug all your social medias. Plug everything Trampoline Jetstream, please, fellas.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much Trampoline Jetstream every platform. The website is trampolinejetstream.com. Our Twitter is Tramp Jetstream. Instagram, Trampoline Jetstream. Facebook, Trampoline Jetstream. You can I think you can find us pretty much. We're on SoundCloud now. Every platform you want to stream us, you find us. We might not have like a photo next to our name. We're working on that.
Yeah. Luckily, there's not many other Trampoline Jetstreams on Google, so you'll come right up.
Yeah.
You're the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Hey, Nick, did you do the artwork for the EP?
Actually, so the funny story is like I think we were on. You guys were on the phone, and you're like, oh my God, look at this! Look at the sky right now.
Yeah, I was on the phone with Alex. Trent and I were together up at my camp, and I'm looking at Trent. And we're talking about like ideas for the album cover, and literally over Trent is like this insane rainbow, and it cuts me off. Like whatever idea I was saying, I don't even know. I just like don't even know what I was saying. I'm like, holy shit, look at that rainbow! And we go outside and we're talking to Alex on the phone, and I just sent him a picture of it. And that was the picture. It was the album. If you flip like the cover upside down, that's the original picture. All we did was just turn it upside down, and it's so cool.
Yeah, just turn your phone, and you're like, oh, that's the view.
Like, oh, okay, because it's cool when you turn it upside down. It looks like it's almost like water painted or watercolor painting.
Mm-hmm.
But when you flip it, it's like, oh, it's actually a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Just fun, because at my camp we've grown up there too. Like, I have, and just that view is so just easy to spot. So when I just flip my phone, it's like, oh, it's very easy to, very memorable.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Nice.
Other than you are doing all the artwork for the lyric video and things
but
like
that.
But
well, that's the thing is that like when I was like quarantining myself last year from everyone, because my voice hurt to talk, all I did was make just digital art and like of the band, and I started getting into animation, and so that's just something that I've always done and loved doing in my free time, and it's great. I've just stockpiled a bunch of it all. I'm like, oh, just throw that on there, and it's cool. So I've already done a lot of the work, when I couldn't really speak or sing.
Yeah, man, you do some great work, man. Your artwork is top notch. You should come out with the Trampoline Jetstream comic book.
That'd be cool.
I was thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can make Mannion like a superhero. Mannion can, like, his hair could be his cape, and he flies around. You want to be what?
I want to be the bad guy. I want to be the bad guy.
Oh, hilarious. The order of the day, people, is go out on the live streaming platforms and wherever you get your music and type in Trampoline Jetstream and get their new EP. It's fantastic, guys. You guys did a great job, and hats off to you guys, and keep killing it, and really looking forward to the full length coming out. I can't wait till that comes out. That's going to be huge, and everybody's going to be behind it too, man. We got a lot of support for you guys. So keep doing what you're doing. Stay humble. Stay good kids, please. Promise me.
Oh, for sure.
I always tell you that. Yeah, you guys keep doing what you're doing, man. That EP is awesome. And make sure you go out on Apple Music and get it on Spotify. And I've been listening to it on Spotify and Google, and pretty much wherever you listen to music, you can find Trampoline Jetstream. Their brand new EP, 3 songs. They're phenomenal. Check it out. Much love to you guys. Thank you so much. I do got to give a quick plug. Tomorrow, Vinny Amico from Mo joining me. I'm looking forward to chopping it up with my paisan. We're going a little bit early. We're starting at 2:30 because he's got to teach a cooking class. So that's going off tomorrow at 2:30. And then also tomorrow, No Time for Nonsense. And Bill Vincey has a guest that Trampoline Jetstream is very familiar with, and that's Hacker Hameen.
Oh. That was fun.
The Moron Infidels. Yeah, the $5 face slaps. That was the first time you guys ever came into the studio, and he was on the show, and you guys got to meet.
Surprising. Very fun.
Good time.
That was such a great day. That was a lot of fun that day. And there's a classic picture of all of us when they're holding on my beer and everybody's making faces, and I got to dig up the picture. I'll post it later.
Yes, please do that.
Yeah, That goes on tomorrow. No time for nonsense. And guys, thank you so much for joining me today. This is a lot of fun. Much love to you guys. And when we get this going and we're out of lockdown, we'll have this big old party. And maybe we should have the party at Mannion's house. You know what, Jeff? I'm throwing a party at your house. I made the announcement. Jeff, we're just doing it at your house, brother.
Everyone come over.
Right.
Everybody come over. Party at Mannion's. Trampoline Jetstream, thanks, guys. Much love to everybody out in Facebook land. Thank you to EJA Moving Services, Attorney Dave Longaretta, Utica Coffee, and, of course, my friends over at Saranac, and we'll see you tomorrow. Also, shout out to Todd Williams back in the studio for always holding it down, man. Todd, I don't know where I'd be without you, brother. Thank you for all you do for us here at the D and for me personally. So thanks, brother. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.